we have the South Node. No, pardon me, the North Node, Taurus, and the 11th house. Okay, so the 11th house is about your friends, your network, your audience, your community, your people, aspirations. This also has to do with Jupiter energy, which is expansion. Okay, so yeah, your North Node, your purpose. Taurus energy is practical, resourceful, patient, refined, and loyal. Negative attributes are stubborn, unforgiving, materialistic. All right, so the North Node, eh? Your destiny. Uncomfort zone, lessons, the future. All right, 3, please. Whoa. Relax. Pregnancy. All right, or you could be in the middle of creating something. Intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. All right. Whoa. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. We. It's never good. Okay, so pregnancy, someone is expecting. So with this card, I feel like, it's gestation. She's in the process of creating, right? So you could be in the process of creating your intuition. So Avi, your third eye, right? Like your gut feeling. The red flags that you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So Avi, listen to your gut feeling. Distance. So I don't know what that means. Okay. So your North Node, huh? Lessons. The 11th house. Okay. Can we please get 3? We got ego. Hurt ego. Ego getting in the way of a relationship. Oh, uninterested. And can we get one more? One more. Hustling. All right. So let's get into some tarot. All right. So your ego may be getting in the way of your relationship. Okay. Someone could feel like you're not interested in them. You're probably working a little bit too hard. Okay. You're focusing on making money. So you could be getting like inklings about this through your intuition. Okay. So that's what I was saying. Like, you could be working on creating something, right? And then the hustling card. So let's see. So your North Node, you're working towards your purpose. Okay, you may need to make some time for your partner. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. That's never good. Okay, so the 10th house. Yeah, your career, your achievements. You're working a little too hard. Okay, make time for the important people in your life. It reminds me of that movie, Click, with Adam Sandler. When he uses the remote to get past like all the family time because he's working so hard on this project because he's trying to make partner, I think. And then he wakes up one day, he's a multimillionaire, yeah, but his kids are grown up, his family's like grown up, nobody really wants to hang out with him. His wife left him for some other dude. And, she doesn't have all the money in the world, but she has someone there, so. All right, let's see. Can you tell me about this? About this whole situation? I feel like you're seeing it, okay? What is going on here with this energy? Okay, so yeah, you're working yourself towards exhaustion. This is a 7 of Wands. Whoa. The Hermit. And the High Priestess. I shit you not. Like, inside, okay? Inside, right? With intuition. Inside that you need to, put more effort into your relationship, okay? Whoever you're with feels like you're not interested in them. You could be a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay? The High Priestess. Yeah, you know this. You need to really, let go of the whole ego battle, all right? Money is not everything. Go within, and really listen to your intuition. Really listen to your intuition and friggin' meditate. Listen to your inner wisdom. Okay, you're the freaking High Priestess. You don't have to be, this could be a man or a woman. You just know that this is going on, okay? Yes, you're working on something. Or you could be pregnant, because it could be either or, okay? You could be, just in the process in the gestation phase of a project, perhaps. Or, your partner is actually pregnant, you know what I'm saying? And you're making her feel uninterested because you're hustling too freaking much. Okay, and maybe she's feeling defeated. Like, I'm getting a ton of messages with this. All right, or maybe you are in the process of gestation in a project and you're hustling and you know, like there's a little bit of ego in there. So you're making your partner feel, you know, uninterested. There's physical distance while you're at work. There's emotional distance when you're at home. And you know this, okay? Your intuition, you know this. All right, be wise, 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 wise. All right, let go of the ego. You know what I mean? It's not all about you. It's not. It's really hurtful to feel like alone when you have someone, okay? So uncomfortable zone. So intuition, the red flags that you ignore now will come back to bite you later. You know, maybe you really do love this person that you're with, okay? Maybe you really do love this person that you're with. You have to make time. You have to make time. Because if not, the red flags are going to come bite you. Then when someone else scoops up your person, you know, cry me a river, build me a bridge, and go over it. Type of you know what I'm saying? Okay, so thank you. What else? Can you tell me about ego? You gotta be a little bit more vulnerable, you know, with your emotions and honest. Oh. Yeah, find a peaceful resolution. This is the Five of Swords reversed. Find a peaceful resolution, some type of compromise, okay? Come up with a schedule even if you have to. Okay? Overcome the challenge. What else, please? Okay, so the Knight of Wands. And what this is giving me is that, you know, you come in very passionately, suddenly, but there's really, like, probably no emotional depth, to tell you the truth, because this guy's really, like, you know, he's a here at night, gone in the morning type of deal. You know, self-satisfaction. You know what I mean? One more for ego. Oh. The Lovers, yeah, you have to choose, okay? You have to choose love. Yeah, partnership, communication, work together. Love, choices, trust, communication. Relationship. Yeah. Okay. So distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Whoa. The Two of Cups. Partnership, unity. Okay. Emotional. You bring your cup and your partner brings theirs. Okay. Marriage, romance. You have to put in the work. What were we saying? All right. Balance. Thank you. What else? Whoa. So this one fell out wonky, okay? So maybe there could be like a fear of betrayal, okay? Or there has been in the past. The Ten of Swords. This is, when it's upright, it means, you know, that you've been stabbed in the back 10 times. Okay, you've been hurt by 10 different swords, whether it's the same person or multiple people. When it is reversed, it means, you know, you're pulling yourself together. You're recovering from this betrayal. Okay, so because it fell out the way that it fell out, I'm going to say that perhaps, you know, you have been hurt. You know what I mean? And you kind of do have like a little bit of a wall up. You know what I mean? And you're kind of like, you know, just working and you haven't really done the inner work. You know, so your North Node is the uncomfortable zone. It's the revolution, you know, the future evolution. Okay, so take the lesson, learn from it, and if you're still with this person, it's for a reason, correct? Because if no, you'd walk away completely. So, you know, do some inner healing. Okay, don't hustle so hard. One more for uninterested, and then we'll close her up. Yeah. Four of Swords reversed. So, you know, you kind of got to get some rest. Get some rest. You know, find mental clarity. Maybe you need to do a little bit of, you know, thinking. You know what I'm saying? Just know that you aren't in a relationship by yourself. Okay, the person that you're with isn't a ghost. You know, you're not alone. And they need love and affection, emotionally, physically. They need to be, you know, told that their ideas are great and in every sense and every way. You know? If you need to go to couples therapy, go to couples therapy. This seems very relationship-y, okay? So I'm going to go with that. I know that the Lovers could be, you know, all kinds of relationships and all this shit, but we have the Two of Cups out here. All right. All right. Yeah, you're self-sabotaging this by working so hard. The Hangman reversed. Okay? Or maybe there's a disinterest. Like, really do some reflection, okay? You have the Hermit out here, so go within. You know what I mean? Seek inner guidance. What do you really want? Okay? Is it money? Is it love? Is it both? Is it this person? Is it not? Okay? The North Node, again, is uncomfort zone. It's the future. Lessons. Your destiny. Alright, so let's get one of these guys for you, and then we'll close her out. Can we get one for the collective, please? Well, courage. Wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs. Okay? If you stop working one day or leave an hour early from work to get, I mean, don't get in trouble, but to get, you know, some bow chicka wow wow time, then shit. Do what you gotta do, man.